Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I want to share with you our homeschool weekly activities, but with a little bit of a change. If you watched my previous video, you probably know that I suffered a little accident last week, so I have to stay in bed for a couple more weeks. I hurt my lower back, but I will be fine. And so if you want to know exactly what happened, you can go and watch my previous video. But unfortunately I won't be able to do Montessori activities with my daughter or anything in the homeschool room. Therefore, what I decided to do is to bring a little bit of school in a bin. So this is homeschooling in a bin. I hope that this video is helpful to any parent that probably doesn't have a homeschool room or enough space to keep everything on shelves or stuff like that. You can just, pack everything in a bin and use it for a week or 2 weeks or a month, depending on whatever you put in here or the age of your child. So this is the things that I brought to work with my daughter. I had this little whiteboard, dry erase board. This is a responsibility chart for my daughter. So we use this as a tray. I would put it here on the pillow, and then my daughter will use it as a little table to do stuff with me. And of course we also use the whiteboard, so it's two things in one. And then I keep these under the bin, and then my husband will bring it to me and put it on the table next to my bed. So let me show you what I have in here. I have these two books, Under the Sea Field Guide and Under the Sea Adventure, and these are under the sea facts and little activities to do with my daughter. I will read to her and show her things and talk about it. And this has a sticker sheet that you can put in the book, little activities, like which one are different. Here are for the stickers, shadow matching, a little bit of activity here and there. And this one goes with flashcards of the animals. It's called Fun Facts, and it has a picture, the name of the animal, and then on the on the back it has a fact about the animal. So this is for a little bit of science to do with her. Then I brought a bunch of 3-part cards that I have. These ones are for the seasons, and then also has little sentences. Not sentences, like little different weathers that we can have, and you have a lot. It has literally a lot. And here are the sentences. I can go to school, things that you can do depending on the weather. So yes, those are the cards. Then 3-part cards for shapes, all kinds of shapes, and different water formations. So oceans, icicles, snow, vapor, clouds, and things like that. Another 3-part cards that I have is the insects one that I made, and I showed you in my video of the insect unit study. And then I brought this that I made for life cycles. And okay, I won't take it out, it's gonna take a lot of time. And it's a life cycle of a chick, a butterfly, and a frog, I believe. Also over here, okay, I have all the flashcards that I want to show you first. This is actually a domino game, a math domino, so you have to match the number to the quantity, and it goes all the way to 20 something. I don't remember now. So fruits and numbers match. I have this flashcard rhyming words. So on the front it says the word, and then on the back the different words that rhyme with that. Fun with phonics, the same thing. Is on the front it says, like, it has a little drawing with the word, like not the word, the blend, and then on the back it has different words that go with that blend. So because she already knows most of the blends, but we're still working on them, so that's the reason why I brought this. And then this is a game, a memory game for animals. A little bit of science and logic here. I brought the first set of pop books. She already knows how to read all of them, but we're still reviewing some words. So she's gonna reread all of this with me. She's gonna read them to me, and then we're gonna jump to the set 2. Because I'm gonna like take a break from alpha phonics, because I usually like to do different Montessori activities to go with the alpha phonic program. So we're gonna just do pop books for now. Another thing that I brought is this blend sounds sandwich game. It's from the Dollar Tree. So you pull out this little cards with blends, and you have to say a word or two that has the blend in it. And if you get this sandwich, which is halfway, has a bite in it, you lose your chips, all the ones that you collected. So she loved this game. We played it and she loved it. Then I have this bingo dinosaur game to do with her. Also, I brought the magnetic letters and then magnetic numbers, and the number has little addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division signs, and this is magnetic, so we can use them here. Other magnetics that I brought are these from the Dollar Tree, and this is magnetic also. It has a magnet on the back, and you can make sentences with this. So we play here on the whiteboard and we make sentences, with these words. Then what else did I bring? Okay, this is something magnetic also. It has cards with pictures, and then these other cards over here are the words. So she can match the word with a picture, and they're magnetics also to do here on the whiteboard. I brought some dice to do games, addition, subtractions. I'm teaching my daughters the units, the tens and the hundreds, and I use this printable that has red, green, and blue. I'll show you in a minute. You'll see what I'm talking about. Colors, so we use the dice for that. Domino game. More magnets. These are colors and shapes, words, and drawings, pictures. This is to practice fractions. She's starting to get a little, a little bit of an idea what fractions are. So I brought these little fractions manipulative to play with her. I brought some counters in case we need one. So these are some just marbles. These are picture cards that I made. It has animals and objects, all kind of different stuff. So I played with my daughter to, spell and things like that, or put the drawings that start with the same sound or have the same blend or the rhyme or something. In this little pouch I have letter tiles. These are in Spanish, that's why it has a ñ. I have numbers and letters in here. Where are the numbers? Somewhere. There are the numbers. In case we need them. But I already have the magnetic letters over here anyway, so we can use both. I have my 5 frames over here. I also have this Montessori inspired, these are called number cards. So you have the units, the tens, the hundreds, and then the thousands. And as you can see, it has the green, blue, and red, and then green again. So I use these 3 dices for that. Also, I brought my 1,000 cube, my 10 frames, and to use with that, I brought the DIY that I have of the Matthew C blocks or cubes. These are like a mixture of the Montessori beads and then Matthew C cubes, because I made this with those 2 things in mind, and they match perfectly to these items here. So we've been playing with these, how many tens can fit in 100 or 1,000 and so on. And what else I brought? I brought these to play shapes, colors, and I roll these and I ask her, you know, what a primary color is, secondary color, complementary color, warm colors, cool colors, and stuff like that. I brought these that she loved, animals. It's a 10-gram puzzle with animals, and it's magnet, and it has all the shapes in there that are magnetic. They're all inside this book, and they have all types of animals that you can create with that. I brought these construction papers in case we do something like she can cut and paste or something. And then in this binder I brought all the little activities. So this is how much is it, and then this is, you can tell, red, blue, and green, and it has different numbers. So it's this hundreds, this one says tens, and this one says units on the bottom. And then I put different numbers there, and then she has to make the number using these and the cubes from here. We can also play with the dice with these, so we'll be playing that, and she loves it. This is a mat for the animal life cycles that I made of the chicken, frog, and the butterfly, and then she has to match the pictures to the words. These are the Dolch, pre-primary Dolch words that she's learning, and we play bingo with it. And then I brought these numbers to play bingo and do skip counting with her as well. And then long vowel sound, sort, and then I have write words, and then she has to sort them depending on where they go. And then it's the same thing but for short vowels. And then I have this blank game to play with her, and then we'll put here whatever. You can do sight words, you can do numbers, letters, colors, whatever. And then number bond that I do with her for addition is a game that I made for her. So you put like 2 and a 7, and then add those up. You use counters for that. You can use these. You can put 2 of those and then 7 here, and then you move them to over here, but while you're counting. So you got 1. Let me show you. You probably know what I'm talking about, but just in case. So you put 2 plus, I don't know, let's say 3 now, not 7. It's too much. So you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 plus 3 is 5. That's an addition game. You can do multiplication with it. You can do subtraction with this. So yeah, that's what we have here. And then on this side, I put the months in Spanish and in English, so she can put them in order. And then the days of the week. She already knows, but still practicing on the days of the week. And also I have a notebook and a pencil case with all her supplies that she'll need, like pencils, glue, scissors, sharpener, eraser, stuff like that. But my husband forgot to bring those right now. And then last but not least, I have in this little organizers, I have 3-part cards that are Bible based, so we can do our Bible activity as well. And then I have her weekly book from church right here. So yes, that's it for this video. I hope that I wasn't going too fast. I thought it was gonna be too long, so I was trying to go too fast. I mean really fast, and then I think I did it really fast. So I hope that you find this video helpful, that you got some ideas from this. Most of the things that I brought are things that she already knows, and we're just practicing or reviewing them. And the other stuff that she doesn't know are things that she's learning, like the units, tens, and hundreds, and then we're gonna do thousands or fractions. She's just starting to practice on those. What else is new? Well, she's still learning some blends. That's why we do some blends. And you know, some sentence making with these. So those are basically the new things that we've been doing with her. Everything else is pretty much review or practice. So that's it for this video. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll try to upload video whenever I can. Maybe I'll do one next week. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.